but even higher. Hi, this is Sage to the Stage, and today I'm going to do a reaction to, well, let's be honest, this one was a long time coming. Katrina Velarde. It says highest version of the song Go the Distance from Hercules. And Hercules is one of my favorite all-time childhood Disney cartoons. And I just can't wait to see her rendition of the song. I already know how Katrina can sing so well, and I can't wait for this one. But first, I'm a singing coach and I teach singing every day through Skype, Zoom, what's video call, or whatever works for you. If that's something you're interested in, check out my website, singeverything.com, consider booking a lesson, and if you book more lessons up front, there are some discounts. So check out my FAQ section of the page for more information about that. Or if you want, you can send me a clip of you singing. That can be an audio clip, video clip, send it over a Wisio, and I will give you some professional feedback and advice. Okay, I really can't wait for this one, so let's go straight to the video. Okay.
1075.
I have often dreamed
Ooh.
of a far-off place where a hero's welcome will be waiting for me.
Katrina.
Where the crowd will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be."
That beautiful falsetto. Okay, let me just stop there. I just love her voice. So divine, so soft, so powerful, yet very, emotional, very personal. She just has this approach to every song that she sings. I think Katrina's probably best strength is that she can make a fairly boring song even very interesting. That's just the power of her voice. And here, it's just so blended to perfection. The one thing that I'm not really fond of is this instrumental. It sounds like a karaoke backing track. It doesn't have the depth, of real instruments, but nevertheless, I think Katrina's voice is just going to make it 10 times better, That's what her voice can do. It can fix a song that doesn't sound this good in the beginning. This song is actually written very well, but the original song is played with real instruments. I don't know what this is, but let's not talk about that. Let's focus on her beautiful voice.
I'll be there someday. I can go the distance and I'll find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Nice. And then she has that beautiful vibrato there. Okay, so this song was originally a male version. This was sung by Hercules, or the character of Hercules. It's a little bit hard for me to imagine it as a female version, but to tell you the truth, I think I'm loving it more than the original one. Her voice is just, it's so versatile. She can sing basically anything, and it would sound very good. Now, one thing that I want you to understand here is that she intentionally held back a little bit with her voice from the beginning, She sang the first verse and the first chorus very lightly, and especially the chorus where she went into the falsetto, she just kind of held back. She didn't show off all of her energy, all of the energy of her voice, because I'm pretty sure she's saving it a little bit, to build up the song towards the end. And I think that's always a smart thing to do, and Katrina is just a master of, understanding the arrangement and everything, so I'm really sure that this song is just going to get better and better from here on out.
An unknown road to embrace my faith. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you, and 1,000 truths would be worth my weight.
It's almost a little bit deep for her, but she's making it count.
But somehow I see it through.
Now, give me more energy. Of course.
I can go the distance, and I'll stay
trills.
I know you slow, but
Ah.
I won't lose slow.
Ah, those runs are perfect.
I go the distance and my journey is complete.
Always perfect with these. Okay, let me just pause because we're getting into the bridge and I always like to pause it between the sections. So as I talked already, the first part was kind of quieter, more held back, but now she's building it up. Just what you can expect from a professional like Katrina. I'm not sure where the song is heading, but this part was just a little bit low for her. She reached all the notes, it was okay, but I felt like the whole arrangement could be maybe a tone higher. But since the title itself says highest version, I'm just expecting some blast of energy later, so let me just see what's going to happen. So far, it sounds very good. I think it could be maybe a tone higher, but I don't know. I don't want to jump ahead here. We're going into the bridge section. Can't wait to see what's going to happen there. Yeah, definitely more beltier part. Perfect straight note. That head voice is just perfect. Woo!
Wish music.
You can hear the backing track is kind of silly. Even higher. Even higher. What just happened here? When I said that this song was a little bit low at the start, yeah, I'm also kind of sure that that was kind of intentional as well, because the song was so high at the end. I mean, maybe that tone apart that I was talking about would be a little bit too much here. But just those belts at the end, and the way she held that last note, it was so perfectly in tune, it was so straight, and yet she went even higher there. She was singing it in a mixed voice, but she was using a little bit more chest here. That's why it was so powerful. It wasn't completely in her head voice, it would sound a little bit more operatic that way. She didn't go into that kind of style, she really kept it kind of a musical theater. Even though those two genres have a lot of similarities, they are different, especially when it comes to pronunciation. And Katrina just knows exactly when and how to use her voice, you know, in what way, in what kind of style. She really knows how to twist these resonators. She really knows how to use her mask resonators in the best way, and that's just perfect for her. Let me just go back to a couple of plays that I really enjoyed in this performance. So before we go into this, maybe the most epic part of the song, just listen to the backing track. You can understand why I was talking about that it sounded kind of karaoke. Listen to the solo. It sounds like it was played on a, I don't know, a 90s keyboard. It just sounds very silly. It doesn't sound real. It's not the best sounding backing track, but her voice makes it way better, way better. Just perfect. Okay, now that switch was very crazy. It's very hard to sing it that high in her mixed voice and then just switch it back Just listen to this.
I can go the distance.
You know? You know, just that part. This vibrato here just gives it this necessary energy. And then a pretty straight note, but even higher. And just completely belty. Whew. And that smile at the end, I mean, she's just a powerhouse of a singer. I can't understand why she's not more famous in all around the world. I know she's pretty famous in Philippines. Even there, I think she deserves a little bit more recognition. Let me know what you think in the comments. But to me, Katrina is just one of a kind. What to say except this was a perfect performance. I just wish the backing track was a little bit more real sounding. That will make it even better. But even like this, I mean, even if she sang this a cappella, this would sound amazing. So let's just check the range of the song very quickly.
Unknown road to embrace my fate. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you.
So it will lead me to you. So I think this is the lowest part of the song here,
May wander, it will lead me to you.
because she basically almost doesn't reach it. She almost doesn't sing this part. She just you know, talks it basically because it's very deep. But you probably want to reach this note. It would lead me to you. So that'll be a G4, which is pretty low for a female. Pretty low. But let's check the ending of the song because I think that's the highest part of the song. So this note. Okay, so here she's singing D sharp 6, but she's going with this trill, you know, with this kind of small run that she does here. She goes to F6, which is a pretty high note to sing this belty. But I think this isn't even the highest part of the song, because at one point she went to her head voice and that was just, you know, but I calculate that a little bit differently because she's not singing that in the same register. But let's check that part either way. So this should be the highest part of the song, actually. And she does it so clean. So, so something like that. So something like this. And that's an A6. So that's a third up from her highest belty note at the end. Pretty high, pretty high. You know, and that's kind of in her head voice. It's not even a complete whistle. We already know that she can go even higher than that. So this song is just a nice example of her belty range, you know, with her chest voice. And this song just doesn't lack power. It's completely well balanced, and Katrina, again, is just a professional. Love this version. Thanks for suggesting me this. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like it, share it with your friends, consider subscribing and hit that bell to get notified about my next videos. If you want to support these videos in some small way, consider treating me to a coffee with the link in the description. Think about it, coffees aren't that expensive, but every single thing adds up in the end, and it really helps me make these videos constantly, and it always helps me deliver the videos that you would like to see the most. I always send a thank you message to everybody that supports, so if you decide to support, you will get a private response from me as well. If you want to see these videos before anybody else, consider joining my Patreon page because that's where everything is happening. If you want me to give you some singing advice, send your singing clip over at Wisio. You can also book a custom reaction there. Just remember to send me the link to a video that you would really like me to analyze, and you can expect it uploaded on my channel within days. And what can I say? You look wonderful, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.